Hello OFW, this is Philip Marcelo again. We are taking a video for beekeeping because it is a part of our video. Uh, Usually there's heaps of question. What's the importance of a bee in the garden? At the same time, I asked one of my friend, Ben. She's an expert in beekeeping. At the same time, he had a lot of information about how to uh, make our garden much more productive by having bees in our garden. So good afternoon, good day, mate.
G'day, mate. How you going?
So I'm good, thank you.
That's good.
So let us give us some knowledge to our viewers. What you reckon is the benefits of the bee in the vegetable or fruit trees garden?
Yeah, okay. So the benefits are that the bees, not just your European honeybees, but also native bees, are
Yep.
really, really good pollinators,
Oh
as
yeah.
well as birds and other insects. The bees are among the best pollinators that you can have to visit your garden,
Oh yep.
especially the European honeybees, because they're larger in size and they have the dense hairs all over their body, very small hairs called scopa. So when they visit each flower and they're foraging for pollen and nectar, the pollen grains will actually stick to the scopa on the bee, and as they go from flower to flower, it spreads to each flower.
So that's how they pollinate the female flowers or the
Yeah,
female tree so that they will have to produce a vegetable or to produce a fruits,
yep,
isn't
that's
it?
right. Yep, they'll get pollen grains, which is the male sex cell of a flower, from the anther on the flower, and then they'll visit a female flower, and when they're trying to forage for nectar, some of the pollen it'll fall off of the bee and they'll spread it all over the flower in the hope that some of the pollen grains make their way into the ovule of the flower and into
Yep.
the ovary, and then the flower can reproduce and make a seed which will then become your fruit on the tree.
So it is very essential to have a bee in the garden, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes, extremely
So
essential.
yep. So it is not true that a bee is very harmful to your vegetable or fruit trees garden.
No, absolutely not. No, and usually you'll find that bees, that even this type that sting, like the European honeybee, they're not aggressive when they're foraging out in the field.
Oh yeah.
They're only usually aggressive if you'll go towards their hive or you make sudden movements, loud noises, or you're actually rough towards their hive.
Oh yep.
If you find a bee out foraging, they won't normally harm you. No, that's right.
Yep. So here in Dalby, what's the breed that you have in here in Dalby? What type of
Um,
breed you reckon that we have here? The bees that we have here?
The ones that people keep, or just the ones that are all around in
All around
general?
as a general?
Yeah, we get leaf cutter bees. They're a little solitary bee which will actually cut holes out of leaves and use that to make a nest. And
Yep.
they have like little tunnels in trees or in timber.
Yep.
We've got the native stingless bees, which are a
Yep.
colony or a eusocial bee.
Yep.
Very tiny, and they're stingless, so they won't sting you.
Oh yeah.
Tons of solitary bees which go out by themselves, like blue-banded bees, blue-green carpenter bees, blue-green metallic bees. A
Yep.
lot of the time they're here, but you don't see them because they are solitary, so they're only going around by themselves. They're not in a big colony.
Yep. So do you have any idea how to when you see a hive? So you reckon do you know any person who could contact the viewers so that they could call someone so that they could relocate
Oh,
the
yes,
beehive?
absolutely. If it's anywhere on the Western Downs, I'm a part of the Dalby Beekeepers Club.
Yep.
We've got tons of different members. They can either contact the Facebook page, which is Dalby Beekeepers Club,
Yep.
or contact myself direct. My
Yep.
name's Ben Corley.
Yep.
My phone number's 0447 184 983. Or they could just send me an email as well, which is ben.corley, Cauley, @outlook.com.
Yep.
And I can arrange for someone to help you relocate bees if they're somewhere that you don't want them.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yes, yep,
So it will be
absolutely.
helpful to our fellow Dalbanians or Western Downs.
Yes, yep.
So, what you reckon is the best thing to do when they see a hive?
If it's in somewhere where it's not going to worry you at all, like high up in a tree and it's not near houses or anything, you can just leave them alone. However, if they do make their way into somewhere you don't want them, like a part of your house or somewhere on your shed or cubby house, for example, and you'd like them safely relocated, you can contact myself or the Dolby Beekeepers Club and we can safely relocate the bees somewhere where they're not going to harm people or anyone allergic or anything like that. So
Yep.
they can still be a part of the environment, but
Yep.
just in another area.
Yep. As I talked to you a while ago, you told me that you can show me how to smoke the bees so that
Yes,
they will
yep,
not be aggressive.
yep, absolutely.
Can you
Yes.
show
I could show
us
you how to
now?
light a smoker,
Yep.
yeah. So you can use tons of different things in smokers.
Yep.
Is their lighting is okay?
Yep.
Yep. So you can use bark, old hessian, pine needles. Myself, I use old dried cow dung. It just seems to smoulder really good and make a nice cool smoke for the bees.
Yep.
So first I'll add just a couple little pieces of the cow dung into the smoker
Yep.
so that they'll catch on first.
Yep.
And I'm just going to light it here. And a little bit of newspaper to get it started.
So make sure when we light up this one, make sure we are far apart from the dry grass to
Yes, of
prevent
course.
fire.
That's right, and you don't want to be near any like petrol or jerry cans or something like that that can start a big fire.
Yep, that was a very good one.
I'm just going to get this going.
Air pump.
And then I'll slowly, add a few bits of dung on top so that they'll catch on also.
Yep. So when we smoke the bees, are they gonna be hibernating or they will not be aggressive, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So the
What's the
actual
purpose?
purpose of the smoke
Yep.
is so at the front of the hive or the hive entrance,
Yep.
there's guard bees. Their
Yep.
job's to guard the hive.
Oh, yep.
They'll sit there looking out for any potential threats.
Yep.
And so the reason we always go to the entrance of the hive and smoke it first
Yep.
is because the guard bees, if they find a threat, they'll let off a pheromone to alert the whole
Oh,
hive.
yeah.
So smoking at the entrance,
Yep.
it will block the guard bee pheromone from reaching the rest of the hive
Yep.
so that the whole hive's not going to be aggressive and
Yep.
a lot of the guard bees won't come out and attack.
Yep.
And a second reason is also the smell of this. A lot of the bees might think that there's a bushfire.
Yep.
So in case they have to leave the hive in the case of a fire,
Yep.
a lot of the bees will go and suck up as much honey as they can in
Yep.
case they have to leave. They
Yep.
still have some resources when they have to rebuild a new home.
Yep.
So it keeps them busy as well.
So probably you could show me how to do it.
Yeah, okay. We'll go and have a look.
Yep.
I'll just pop on a suit for this one.
Yep.
Did you want a suit, Philip?
Yeah, probably. I'm not yet very immune to the bees.
Yes, yep. This is a medium.
Medium size.
Yep, and it's just like
Yep.
a half suit, so you pop it on like
Oh yeah, in the
jacket.
front. Oh,
Oh, hang on. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
this
that's
one?
the one. And then it just zips up.
yep.
Can you like do cuts and edits?
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. I need to be in my boot. Just put this on. So I'll quick look at that.
Just make a quick check
Yep,
how you where the
come through.
yep.
Better put your veil
Yes,
on, are you
please.
alright?
Yeah, just
So, I'll show you
are they
this.
gonna sting into the body? You reckon?
Oh, if they get pissed off, they'll try and attack anywhere they can, like any exposed area. But this hive's quite good temperament. They're pretty good.
Oh, yep.
And I'll just show you. Stop them getting up onto your neck.
So that's
See
how
it
you
there?
put it.
Yep, like that. Give your hand with this. They don't normally sting your body unless they're on there and then you accidentally put your arm down and crush them.
Yep. Probably will just make a quick check only.
Yep, alright, we won't go through every frame. I can't get it to do it. Oh shit.
I think it's not. I think that's good already.
Yep, and then
This
maybe
one?
just pop.
Yes. Put this one. The piece is the very important one.
Yeah.
Quick look. Yep, that's it.
Quick look. So this is a swarm I caught about 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
They're
2
in a
weeks ago?
tree. Yeah, in a tree in Dolby.
Yeah.
And I got a call to come out and remove them.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they've only been in this box for about 2 weeks. And I'll quickly show you the work that they've done in the 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, just to give you a quick example,
Oh shit.
I've got all new frames in here.
Yep.
This one's brand new, the bees haven't worked on it yet. This is wax foundation that I put onto the wire
Oh, yep.
for the bees to draw.
Yep.
I'll leave that out and I'll show you a drawn one where the bees have actually done some work. You can see all these
Yep.
bees clumping here.
Yep. Yep.
Just
Can we
try and-
show a little bit in here? Yep. So that's the way how they do it.
Yeah, so I was just trying to find a bit so you can see because the bees are all covering it.
Yep.
See how this is actually all drawn out. It's not flat like this bit here.
Yep. Yep. So
The bees have built this out of nectar from
Oh, yeah.
plants.
yep. So they already built that one.
Yeah, they turn the nectar into wax out of secretions on their bum over here.
Yep.
It comes
yep.
out from underneath and they'll use it to build the wax here. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's what they do. There's a little bit of pollen. You can see them down in the bottom of the cells, that
Yep.
orangey yellow, that's pollen that they've gathered and brought into the hive.
Yep. See
What's-
that one? Can we get a little bit more sample to the other one?
Yeah, on another. Yep. Bring
Yep.
it next. If I see the queen, I'll show you her if I can find her. Here's another one. I can shake these bees off if you'd like
No.
to. Yeah.
They become aggressive.
Yeah, just in case they get cranky.
Yep.
I'll just get the next one out and just have a quick look. So these
Yep.
are the ones the bees have worked on.
Oops,
They-
there's some bee in here.
They started here
Yep.
and they're working this way across the box. So as long as there's good flour around, they'll be able to fill this whole, every frame, draw it out and then start filling it in a
Yep.
matter of weeks.
Yeah.
So you can see how they're just
Yep.
clumping up like
So
that.
how many days or months you reckon that will be to fill up the honey?
Depends where I put them and what's flowering. Now it's spring.
Yep.
This is quite a strong colony,
Yep.
really large population.
Yep.
So that's very lucky. I would say, so I've got to let them fill this box first.
Yep.
And then I'll add a honey super.
Oh, yep.
I will never take any honey from here because I'll have to leave it for the bees to feed their babies, their
Yep.
brood.
Yep.
Once I've added that top box and they fill it, I can take that.
Yep. So how many you think the number of months before they could fill up that one?
If I'm on a really good honey flow, like in spring now,
Yep.
I've seen bees fill up boxes, like good colonies like this, fill up a box of honey in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes, 34 kilos in 2 weeks.
34 kilos of honey.
Yeah, that's right, in
Wow.
the top box.
How many bees you reckon the estimate
In this colony,
in that? Yep, in that
I reckon
population.
there's close to 30,000 in this.
30,000.
Yeah,
Mm.
you can see they're down in between all the frames and they're thick like this all the way through.
Yep.
Really good, strong colony, this one.
So we're talking about honey. Are you selling honey?
Yes, yep. I sell honey from, because I have other hives that are already established
Yep.
and that make honey.
So all the viewers could order some honey to you.
Yeah, that's right. They can contact
And-
me on my mobile number or the email, which I...
Yep. So that you could just organize a pickup in Dalby.
Yeah, that's right. I go into town fairly often too, so I can drop off if that's necessary.
Yep. And they will be make sure that your honey is pure honey.
Yep, exactly right.
Yeah,
Always
they are-
100% pure honey,
Yep. Locally produced in
Yep.
Dalby.
locally produced.
Yep.
That's right. You can see here the bees are just... They've done no work here yet,
Yep.
but underneath
Yep.
the bees,
In the middle. Yep. Yep. I see
they've
that one.
started to draw... So this is called
Yep, I will just
foundation.
try to focus the.
Oh yes.
See the. Yep. I see the one that you're telling me.
So
Yep.
this is foundation.
Yep. Yep.
and then-
they build already.
Yeah, and you call
Ready to
that
start.
drawing. You say, oh, they've drawn that comb or drawn that foundation,
Yep.
and that's what the bees. That's
Yep.
why they're clumped.
Yep. What's your contact number again?
Oh, it's 0447 184
Yep.
983.
Yep. And your Facebook page?
Oh, personal Facebook page is Benny Corley, or
Yep.
you could contact me on the Dalby Beekeepers Club Facebook page as well.
Yep. And I will paste it or also your link into the comments below.
Yes,
Try
okay.
to see the comments below so that you could see the contact number of Ben Colley and his Facebook page,
Yeah.
personal
yeah.
Facebook page. At the same time, there's also association or club in Dalby.
Yes, yep, the Dalby Beekeepers Club.
Yep.
I think
You told me that there's coming
upcoming
meeting.
event. Yes,
Coming
actually,
event?
upcoming events. Beekeepers Information Night, which is
Yep.
next Thursday, the 12th of October,
Yep.
at Elders in Dalby, and it starts at 6 p.m. There will
Yep.
be sausages and drinks available at the night too.
So anyone could be invited on that area.
Yes, anyone can come. You just have to RSVP
Yep.
through Elders. So you email
Yep,
Elders
Elders.
Dalby and RSVP,
Yep.
because there is limited numbers available.
Oh,
And
yep.
I personally, I'm not sure on the numbers. That's
Yep.
why you RSVP through Elders.
Yep. That's good.
And they'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're good now in there. So probably you could show us some of your box.
Oh yes, the other boxes
Yeah, the other boxes,
to use.
so that you could see the viewers could see the other types of boxes of the bee.
Yeah, all right. We'll have a quick look.
That was a good colony.
Yeah. Usually when you catch a swarm, they'd
Yep.
go in a nuke box, like the
Yep.
5, which only holds 5 frames or 4.
Yep. Yep.
Mine are 5-frame nukes. This is a proper 10-frame box because it was such a big swarm.
Yep.
It had to go straight in here. It was too large for the nuke box.
Yep. I've seen that that kind of bees is very big. Usually when I see the bees in my garden, they are very small.
Oh, yeah, only smaller.
Is that the wild bees?
Yes, probably. Do they look similar to this, or they're?
Yeah, but no, I think they are much more smaller than that.
Yeah, much smaller. there's a lot of different subspecies of these European honeybees.
Yeah.
These particular ones, the really gold ones, these are Italians. So this,
Oh, Italian.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is an Italian colony, this one.
Yep. You reckon there's a Filipino breed in there?
I don't know, actually. Do you guys get these in the Philippines?
Yeah,
also?
we get a lot of bees coming from the trees
From
in the forest.
Europeans.
That one is European bees.
Yeah, that's right, European honeybees.
Yeah, I'm just cracking a joke.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we probably show us the another.
All right. I'll have a look at these different things here. Pop this down.
Oh, is that one? What do you call the example? The 1-6.
Oh, that's
43?
my hive identification number.
Oh.
So this stands for Corley.
Yep.
And then I'm the 1643
Yep.
beekeeper in Australia
Yep.
with the last name C.
Yep.
So this is my unique hive identification number or hive registration number.
Yep.
It's important to register your hives and register them on the government website where you put them.
Yep.
And the reason for that is if there are disease or pest breakouts,
Yep.
they can see if you're in that red zone or that hot spot
Yep.
where the pests have been, and
Yep.
they can notify you and you take the appropriate measures.
Probably you could give us some quick briefing. What type of box is that one? And the color yellow and the color white?
Oh yes, of course.
One?
So these are nuke boxes, or they're called nukes, or they're nucleus hive,
Yep.
made for breeding. So
Oh,
if I
yeah.
had a full size box like this,
Yep.
and the bees fully established it,
Yep.
they fully established this, and I thought, oh, I want to split this now to stop them swarming.
Yep.
So I'll get in early spring before they decide to swarm,
Yep.
and I'll take a couple frames of brood, and I'll put in here a couple
Yep.
frames of honey from the top super,
Yep.
and build up a nuke. And usually you can let them make their own queen, or
Yep.
you can buy a queen from a queen breeder and introduce it to the new nuke colony.
Yep.
So this is a full size 10 frame full depth hive. This one here. Oh, I should need my hive tool. I'll just grab this hive tool to crack it.
Yep. That's all right.
So this will hold 10 frames.
Yep.
These will hold 5.
Oh, yeah.
And once these bees fully fill this one up,
This one is 10 frame.
yeah, 10 framer.
Yep.
Once
And
the
that
bees-
one is
These are 5 frames.
Oh,
so you'll
5
fit
frame.
5 in here.
Yep.
And once they fill that up,
Yep.
you'll usually then introduce that colony into a full size box like this.
Oh, yep.
And once they fill the bottom up,
Yep.
I don't have any here to show you, but they're called a queen excluder,
Yep.
which is like, goes on here and it's like a cage
Yep.
where the queen can't fit through and go up into your honey box.
Yep.
So they'll fill this, add a queen excluder, so the queen stays downstairs, and that's the brood nest.
Yep.
And then I'll add a honey super. This has no bottom
Yep.
because it's just
Oh,
made-
that's an extension.
yeah. So you'll have the queen excluder,
Yep.
and then I'll add 9 or 10 frames here,
Yep.
and everything that goes in there will become honey.
Oh,
the bees
that's it.
store the pollen downstairs for the brood to feed on,
Yep.
and the queen's stuck downstairs,
Yep.
so you won't get any brood or eggs or anything up in your honey.
Yep.
And then when they fill this, I'm able to take some out and extract it.
Yep.
That's where I get the honey.
Yep.
Um,
So, furthermore, do you have any more meeting to come in Bunnings? I have heard that you're conducting a seminar in there.
yes, I'm not sure on the next dates yet, but we'll definitely be back at the Dolby Bunnings doing more events and seminars in
Yep.
there.
So probably next time you're gonna post to your Dalby Beekeeper Club.
That's right. Keep an eye on there. All our upcoming events will be posted on there.
Yep.
The dates, the times, and the topics that we'll be talking about as well will
Yep.
all be on there.
So probably give me a message also, just in case that you have an upcoming meeting, so that we
Yes.
could tell to our viewers to watch.
Yeah, I can definitely let you know. And hopefully more and more people are interested in gardening and bees.
Yep.
And they can come along and learn a bit too.
Okay, mate. Thank you very much for your good idea
thank you very
about
much.
bee
That's
and the
all right.
benefits of the bees into our garden.
Not a problem at all. I'm really happy to answer some questions. And
Okay,
help
mate.
out.
See you next
Thanks very
time.
much. I'll catch you next time.
Okay, see you, man.
later.
Bye bye.
See you, mate.